Whiskey Coke is also based on a Frank OHara poem, Having a Coke with You. So, having a Whiskey Coke with you. So, I'm obsessed with Frank OHara apparently. So, I don't know how that happened, but this one is for him. It's called So You're in Love, after Frank OHara. Clothesline, like a clothesline? Like a WCW, NWO, Hollywood Hogan clothesline? Like, what if Hulk Hogan wasn't invented until 2013, man? Like, what cyborg wrestling ring do we invent in the future, man? Like, what injuries of science to nature, man? Like, what laser park and Running Man Schwarzenegger dreams may come, man? Like, mothers of America, let your kids go to the fucking movies, for Christ's sake. Like, which Robin Williams do I meet at the pearly gates, man? Like, Rainbow Randolph and his pedophilic dwarves, capitalistic with the charm of an acid nightmare. Or does, like, Flubber Williams greet me with a pile of green shit? Or Insomnia Williams, brooding, creepy as fuck, seething. Or hopefully it's like Alan Parrish with some monkeys and shit. Or the genie. Or the bashfully charming Cerebus of cross-dressing farce. Shit, a confident, welcoming Armin Goldman, a warm and fretting Albert Goldman, like your Aunt Linda on your father's side. And the Hank Azarian camaraderie of Agador, toting, frank, friendly. Like, shit, my soul grows in darkness, emblazoned by image, silver or frail. But you know, in the end, of course, I go for Botticelli beauty, Gwen Friendly Gautzer, my girlfriend, artist of my heart, creator of moments, lover of orchids and crustaceans. Our wet laundry inside on hangers of doorknob and shelf, the clothesline out back sways naked in the rain. She'll be smiling silent, about to attack. Take me to dreamland. I love Jackie's Fifth Amendment. This is awesome. I'm like blocks away from Daisy's. I'm gonna go there really drunk. I love Daisy's. It's a great diner. It's where I spend a lot of time, good and bad. And this is called Cheeseburger Nostalgia. Wind myself into the memory of so many hours spent in the throes of cheeseburger, fries, coffee with it like a trucker so I can smoke too. So many hours spent with that diner stare on, belaboring myself with details. So many waiters' shoes, Art Deco booth cushions, lamps hanging low with dim light. The open book in front of me full of first lines. Every spark trading off its energy for just one more moment of meditation. Solitary and complete. Unrecorded. This one is, I don't know, are you guys down with audience interaction? Yeah! I kind of do whatever I want for that shit, right? I guess I usually have I can use like a tom-tom or something with that, it's like a bang, but we can do like clapping, I guess, or something like that, I don't know. So every time I say coincide with self, this is like a self-realization poem for me about like a lot of fucked up things. But, so every time I say coincide with self, we do that, right? Everyone do that?
Yeah.
It's like a clap or whatever, you can stop too. Or you can shout. Alright. Coincide with self. Learn reaction time and congruence with decision. Collection of attitudes. Slotted. Divide. You are now a number. Never. Coincide with self. Realize love and past mistakes. New skin healing lost layers. Coincide with self. Occupy airspace with overprotective knowledge. Coincide with self. You do me good to live this way. Coincide with self. I walk with a wall in front of me, kind of apprehension. Coincide with self. My love is apparent but elusive. Coincide with self. Let alcohol mask everything. Coincide with self. Remain unreachable at every advance. Coincide with self. Unlearn aspects of logic and obtain origins unwillingly. Coincide with self. Go inside the shelf. Coincide with self. Me and every bee blowing kisses from the flowers. Coincide with self. The cool bright chair that felt like sky. Coincide with self. The orange apple pie derived from a broken hued TV. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are purple now. Coincide with self. I am sitting in my underwear of the mind as you are speaking to me. Coincide with self. It is sad to say this is not better than lazing about in my pants all day with the telly. Coincide with self. I am so afraid of death, I invent murder in every action. Coincide with self. Quitting smoking is not working. Coincide with self. Before I can even begin to address the problem, my mind is preoccupied. Coincide with self. Imagine yourself before a blue beach, smelling autumn somehow. Maybe the winter advances and the tide is subdued and feral. Maybe she wears gloves, scarf, hugs your arm, pulls herself closer. Maybe you breathe deep and think. Thank you, guys. This one is about being too tired to read on the train, and like how it's like I wish I was reading more these days, but I'm just watching too much TV, and I'm tired all the time. Dropping the book in the aisle on the subway, like when you're on the subway and you just, fall asleep, and somebody's like, "You dropped some shit." I'm like, "I know." Yeah. Too tired to read, poems upside down. Every train ride these days are all tomorrows. Yesterday. Life was such an easy game to play. Now I need some booze to stay away. Oh, I believe in the 9-to-5 work week, the dead eyes at the deli counter, the lost lives in the coffee lines, the less sun the better. These rains are almost all nameless. Not like that traffic bright, that vague yellow or razor red light, that neon slick street paved at night, heaved heavy in memory, tombstone of beauty, flicker. Before these days of endless wiretaps, McNulty says he's pouring water into a bottomless glass, and he just keeps pouring and pouring. Too tired to read these days, all my poems strangled up in TV dramas. What do I got here? What else do I got? Read the fuck you poem. That's a little too much. I'm gonna read this is called Katz on Christ. I'm Jesse Katz, and I'm talking about Jesus Christ. Or a brief and angered foray into the realm of entirely subjective and arbitrary art criticism in two movements. So I went to the Met, and not the Met, the other one.
MoMA.
The MoMA, yeah.
The other one.
Oh, man. I'm like an uncultured son of a bitch. Shit. And I saw some really medieval stuff, 15th century in Spanish, I believe. Virgin and child, on wood with paint and gilding, saints of tempera and gold on wood with engaged frame, 15th century and Spanish, wood. Your virgin, fat, half smiling, nonchalant but bored, posing with bundle of grapes like bound up cat shits, and baby Jesus, a tiny man holding one kernel of cat shit in golden robe, doll cross-eyed. The virgin strikes out, not motherly, not virginal, not sexual, but trivial, decoyish, not the lead girl, but the disenfranchised understudy. In it for the quick cash, dispassionate, devoid of it, vapid at all costs. An unrelenting rolling of eyeballs, ignorant, more or less, barely second best. Virgin and baby Jesus, all doltish blonde, and prop-like too. I cannot believe you will save anyone! Look at your dribbling chin and pudding neck, your pudding neck. Christ, you're balding. An Aryan Wall Street banker, shrunken and grasping for grape-shaped shit pellets, all crumpled in your triple XL robes. You don't even care! Your mother poses, raised eyebrow, thick skull, half smile for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake. She is a fatter, whiter Elaine Bennis, but way less self-aware and completely sexless. Holy Mother that art in heaven, what was it like to bear the passionate self in thy womb? Saith the mother, Oh, the Pieta with Archangel Michael ramming his spear down a demon's throat. Archangel Michael with Paul McCartney's face. Sleepily sweeping rat traps. Dainty digits balancing tiny people on a scale. And the saints all vogue with their God-given props, even vaguely drunk, vaguely Down syndrome-y. Dainty fingers all around. Epic beards and halo crowns, robes of drab and wilted shine, old El Greco's discount design outlet. Dead Jesus bleeding from a rib. Gray body, all weak, looking E.T.-ish. Rubber-limbed and blow-up dolled. And as the exhibit crowds a bit and I head back for my paycheck, I was on break from work, I'm left with thoughts of dead Jesus blow-up dolls. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure to be here. Woo! Awesome night. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, John. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Buzzard's Banquet. I'll get some more nips.